Peace, love, joy, and abundance and blessings. Thank you, Divine Feminines, for being here. I am a Divine Feminine here to provide assistance and guidance and love and nurturance. This is a timeless reading that I will be doing based off of the energies of the current state. Again, this is timeless, so whenever you find this message, apply it as needed. You may hear some beautiful melodic music in the background, and this would be Mr. Vito, the song You Got It. I'm playing this only because it has been resonating with me for quite some time. I remember hearing it a few months ago and just felt so strongly about the way it was the message that was being given. And so I'll put the information on this song in the description box. It is available on YouTube. If you have, radio subscriptions, he's playing all over the place. He's a very, very good source of inspiration. And so I decided to go ahead and play his song while I do this reading. I hope that you all are doing well, taking great care of yourselves, and enjoying this beautiful energy that we have in the beginning month of December 2020. I wish you all a very, very beautiful, bountiful, blessed, and happy December. And again, thank you for being here, and thank you for loving yourself. The tarot deck that I'm going to be using is Tarot of a Moon Garden. I use this quite heavily on my Instagram. You can find me there under Divine Femme Carrot 144 as well. I will leave all of my information in the description box. I'm going to be doing a 8-card reading and just kind of getting some insight, some help, and some guidance on the current energies, what may be needed, what we are doing, what's currently happening, and what we can do moving forward. So I'll go ahead and begin the shuffle, and we will get started. This is for the beautiful Divine Feminines. And I will be doing a separate Divine Masculine reading as well. Shout out to all the DMs. Shout out to all of us. Big boss in union. It's a beautiful thing. What a great time to be alive. 2, 3. Divine Feminines, current energy. Divine Feminines, current energy. All right, so I'm going to split the deck and we will begin the shuffle. Okay, so this one's popping out. The first card, the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups to me is, this is a very, oh my goodness, a very beautiful card. I feel like with this card, being the one, you are the one. There's wholeness here. A lot of you have come into union within yourselves. And I feel like a lot of this transformation has taken place with the full moon here. And then I'm seeing the white bird. The white bird speaks of peace. W may be significant. Or upside down would be an M. This is an overflow of love and abundance here. I'm seeing a lotus here too. And it just seems to me that almost like this cup is rising. And so it's like you've been in a lot of muck, a lot of darkness, and with this full moon, it has brightened your ass up. And there is so much love that is overflowing, coming in, going out. Super, super beautiful, graceful, elegant. And it just continues to grow and grow and grow. You're basking in it, and it's a beautiful glow. So I'll leave that there. That's going to be the initial card. I'll go ahead and shuffle out the rest of the cards, and then we'll just go ahead and flip. So just marinate on that one card there. Make sure all these beautiful puppies fit on here. All right, Divine Feminines, representing Divine Feminines. Beautiful Ace of Cups. Cups energy is also Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy. That's a really, really big cup as well. So I want to say possibly that's way too many cards. Possibly you're getting an offer possibly from someone with that initial or in some kind of representation of the sorts. These cards are popping, and I just need one card at a time, please. I can feel the excitement. It's like there's just a lot of happiness and overflowing of emotion, a lot of gratitude. Some of you may be working with botanicals. All right, so these two popped out. We'll go ahead and take them. And I do not do reversals. So if anything should come up reversed, I'm gonna go ahead and flip that. All right. With the bird too, I'm getting a dove, and so along with the peace, it's just like an overall serenity type feeling that is super, super, super protected. Like a peace offering of some sort. Some of you may be Catholic as well, and dealing with some kind of transformation related to that. Okay, we need two more cards. Two more cards. It's like coming from the dark and into the light. We'll take that one. And one more, please. I did mention with the ace and it being a 1. I would just say to also a great new beginning is either happening right now or it's on the horizon for you. All right, and then it's possible, just depending on what we get from these cards, I might flip and see what's on the bottom. We'll see how we're feeling. All right, so the next card is the Seven of Staffs. So the Seven of Staffs, this recently came out in a previous reading that I did on Instagram. Actually, the last one that I did. It also came out in another reading that I did too. So I just feel like overall there's a pretty strong stance about standing in your power and standing your ground, being strong. I received a very, very strong message about a white birch. I got that message last night, and so that may be significant. Some of you may be also implementing wood in some kind of way with whatever you may be doing. It may be of significance, may be very important. There may be a certain type of wood, white birch, I know significantly. I will be researching that, and I wanna say that it just gives an emphasis of the strength of the roots that are planted in the ground and how tall these trees actually grow, because there's so much growth. And so it's almost like the way that I'm seeing this is that this is you kind of standing, with support on each side, but you're also seeing how much progress you have actually made and all of the abundance that is around you. There's a lot going on at the bottom, so it's like you have planted really, really beautiful seeds. Anything that is outside of any intent, any positive, high vibrational intent, anything outside of that it's your total glow and essence has totally manifested and completely transmuted anything that, any of that may come your way or is around you, because there's nothing but pure beauty here. And so with the staffs are about, they're also known as wands traditionally in the tarot deck. Staffs are fire energy, and they're about, to me, passion. I would say also communication. So just strong stance and let motherfuckers know is what I'm hearing. That you're just not putting up with any of the bullshit anymore. There's 2 night cards here already where the essence is in the nighttime, and so I just feel like you're truly powerful. I mean, you're truly powerful at all times, but you really, really come into your power in the nighttime, and it's beginning to show with these beautiful budding leaves here. 7 to me, I see that as midpoint. And so I would just say, even though it may look like there's not much progress, it's just keep moving. You're there, keep going, just keep going, keep trusting, keep doing what you're doing because it's working. I would say too, just be mindful too of any kind of defensiveness, given that this is the 7 of staffs. But I really don't get a whole lot of that. I just feel like you're very supported, strong, stable, and standing your ground, growing very, very beautifully and elevated. These 2 together make an 8. We have a 1 and a 7. So that just kind of brings in the, like this new beginning. These are the first 2 initial cards. Automatically speaks abundance. 8s are about abundance. 8s are also Scorpio energy with the 8th house. And that may be significant in your chart. You may have some really special placements in that area, or having to deal with Scorpio. Because these are Scorpio energy, and then we also have water energy too. So it's like while we have the water, we have the stability as well. So there's spirituality and there's also groundedness. Let's move on to the next card. And yes, Vito is on repeat. Thank you to the wonderful creative person who made that in it. You can find it on YouTube. I will leave the link for that. All right. So awesome, awesome, awesome. And only us divine beings. Only us divine beings who have, truly come through a process time after time, where you've been through many cycles. I see this as beautifulness. And let me go ahead and hold this up so we can see it a little better. Now, if I forget to do that for some cards, I'm sorry. I just kind of get in my flow. But the dragonflies, this is like, I want to say, and I'm automatically looking at the full moon, so I just want to say like massive transformation, and you're moving towards there's some really great things that are happening now and just continue to happen moving into the new moon, which will be coming around the 13th, 14th. That energy will be really potent during that time for the month of December. I see this too as kind of like a portal. You're, like I had mentioned with the 7 of staffs, even before we uncovered this card, it's like midway, but you're there. It's like bringing the 5D into the 3D. It's like it's already laid out, and there might be some things that you don't see, but it's happening, and it's there for you. And so with this, it's like you're in the middle of this portal. We've already gone through the full moon that just recently took place about a week or so ago. And just gracefulness was brought into your world to let you know, like something was, given where you have just been ultimately blessed. And now that you have this glow and you have this enlightenment, this is what you're standing your ground on. As you move forward, you are making endings take place and getting rid of what no longer serves you. And with that, as you are doing that, you are, and possibly, you're bringing it to people, that could be your purpose. That's a lot of our purpose here as divine feminines on this earth today. It's just to bring light to others and helping them to transform. So this could be too, not just about you, but also all of the great changes that you have made, not just within yourself, but amongst others. And notice that they're all going high towards the sky. This is more night energy as well. And so there might be a lot of people, I know personally myself, just being around others for a certain amount of time. And then, how do I want to say this? I bring out communication. There's a comfort that I bring to others where they're able to speak to me without warrant. And so this just reminds me of a specific conversation where someone I know who is on a journey, I could see it in her. She's a lot younger. She had talked about her dreams and how vivid they were. And she was just so taken aback by that. And it was an amazing feeling. I'm so glad that she shared that moment with me. Because it just, to me, in my head, I was thinking, man, the work is being done. Great works are being done, and it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And so with the 10, we have an ultimate ending. There may have been some pain, given that these are swords, but, perspective is everything. And so it all depends on your situation, but you're rising above it. And you're seeing others. And I see her here laying here. None of these swords are inside of her. This could also be mental energy. You could be releasing a lot of negative energy that, you have been holding on to, and repurposing yourself and reprogramming your mentality and state of mind to a better state that's rising high above. And it's going to be even more evident as we come upon this new moon. Swords are air energy, and that's Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. And then also too, I want to point out, just thought of this, it came to me with the 10, 1 and 0 is 1, that's another 1. So again, that just kind of confirms the wholeness that we are coming into. Given that she's laying here like this, I just want to say, also too, I see her in comfort. And I also, there's no river here, but I see her, there's land here. But for some reason, I'm seeing water on the other side of that. And it's almost like you're just kind of laying, by the water in total rest and relaxation. You kind of, laid your crown down at night and making things happen. You're manifesting at nighttime and bringing great things to yourself with a lot of completions. So our next card is the 4 of Cups. Now with the 4 of Cups, I would say this is just an intensifying example of the transformation that you are going through. Make sure we can see that. And so there's that ace. Boom. You got this ace right here, just chilling. You have been given something very, very, it's almost like, it could be either everything that you've gained so far, or just all of a sudden, spirit's boom, here, take this, because it's just been too much, over a lifespan so far up until this point where too much has been hidden, too much has been concealed. What's the word? Nothing can be taken from you. So I wouldn't say that, but I did mention earlier that the bullshit's over. I'm wanting to say that again, so I'm gonna just say it. The bullshit's over. You got your big ass cup sitting here next to you. You're meditating. You're transforming. You're a big ass butterfly. and you know it, and you're confident, you're beautiful, graceful, you're speaking your truth. The blue to me is about the throat chakra, and just being truth, overall being truth. From head to toe, it's all about you speaking your truth and being in truth, living in truth. And because you're doing that, this is what you've received. You're able to be at peace, to get that rest, to be able to meditate, to sit and do the magic that you are here to be doing. And it ain't even necessarily magic, it's just our innate gift and abilities that we have. Because I don't like to put labels on anything, but that's just what came to me. And so seeing the Three of Cups here, it's right above your head. It's in the crown chakra area. And I'm getting celebration. Like, none of this to me is speaking anything that the traditional Four Cups may. I just see this as pure peace and harmony and being able to celebrate. And you might be celebrating in a very significant and special way that isn't quite known to others at this time. It's almost like you may be keeping this to yourself. And again, I had mentioned with the Ace of Cups, just basking in your glory and what has been given to you, and increasing that, because things are just growing. I see beautiful growth and beautiful, like, different ways of growth. So there's not just one facet. There's like so many facets to you. And I see two stars up here too. To me, those kind of speak to me as being guides and angels, possibly ancestors. You know, the options are always open. Take it as it resonates. But two significant either star placements or guides that are assisting you, looking over you, watching over you, helping you, cheering you on, and supporting you. This is, again, another Knight card. So just a lot of majestic and mystical nights. I'm thinking Arabian Nights. Some of you may be a fan of Aladdin. That may resonate in some kind of special way. The magic carpet ride, the genie, the magic genie, all of that good stuff. And it's like just pure abundance. It's a beautiful card, and it's surrounding you in like the most beautiful way. And the growth on it, it's almost like your fortress. It's a fortress, and you're untouchable. Fours are about stability. We have the cup cards here as well. And I want to say with the two cup cards, that's a 5. The 5 of Cups, I'm automatically thinking, you know, maybe there was someone who may be in regrets. And that's definitely not you. But yeah, again, Cups is water energy, Pisces, Cancer is Scorpio. So let's go on to the next card. We have the 9 of Pentacles. I almost want to cry. I'm feeling very emotional. Because it's like I'm hearing, you know, like finally, and like victory and success, and everything is pointing up, you know, especially these pentacles. To me, this is about solidarity, individuality, shining bright, standing strong, and being in your light. The 9 to me is of a higher consciousness energy. And given that these pentacles are high in the night sky, it's just, it's like they just keep rising. Like there's no stopping it. Pentacles are earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Also speaking to me about stability. 9 is right before the 10. And so it's like you're moving on up to the east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky. All right, I love this card. And I'm noticing the gate. To me, I'm tying that in with these Seven of Staffs. It's almost like you have your boundaries built. You know, you're not taking any shit. And because you have built this boundary, your pinnacles just continue to increase. The bird, I'm not sure what kind of bird that is. I want to say it's a peacock, just because of the feathers. That may be significant. You may have a connection, a special connection with a peacock. This may be a special animal totem. This could also just be speaking of the majestic energy that you have in relation to animals, and how they are attracted to you. I know I went on a walk the other day, and a man was walking his dog, and he kept trying to play with him. And as I was walking by, the dog just kept looking at me. And then the man looked over to see what he was so distracted by. And I'm just walking, you know, minding my business, you know, just enjoying the view. And I waved to the dog, you know, the man looked, waved to me, and realized, you know, he was pretty sad. Like, he didn't want to go fetch. He wanted to watch, you know, the energy. I just think it was the aura that I was carrying and the light that I was giving. And he seen that. And so that came to mind. Also, I want to say too, given the significance of how the peacocks are male, how he is sitting on the gate, I would just say that this speaks of the protection, the way that you are keeping yourself, you know, having, like I said earlier, having those boundaries, but really keeping yourself safe. You're not guarded. You just know better. And when you know better, you do better. And this is doing better. Stars may be significant. There's, you know, 9 stars. That may mean something special. And again, we have the beautiful floral essence around us, all the botanical. It's like a botanical garden. I love these cards. But everything is just speaking grace. And then I'm seeing the grapes here too. So it's like you're ooh, getting caught in my feelings here. This is a very, very abundant card to me. And people are seeing this in you as well. But the grapes, I wanted to say, are about the fruits, seeing the fruits of your labor. They're beginning to grow. And I feel like because these are purple and these are purple, there's going to be grapes everywhere, to where you're just going to be making wine, serving wine, shipping wine, selling wine, grapes, fruit cups. Like, the possibilities are endless. Like, that's exactly what I'm getting with this card. And then I kind of see the new moon peaking. I just noticed that behind the pentacles there. So that's reiterating this change and what you have gone through and how you're rising up. Love it. Next card. This is also too another great thing with this being under the Ace of Cups. It's like it's stable. Stability is here. You know, you're within your own element, and because of this, this is what is coming. Just great goodness that is coming. And the 9 and the Ace is also a 10, which breaks down to a 1 and speaks of wholeness, being both balanced in the divine feminine and divine masculine energies. And I also wanted to mention too, this isn't gender specific. If you are a male and you relate more with your divine feminine energy, welcome. I welcome you all. There is no bias here. Me as a divine feminine, open to all, any and all, at all times. You know, it's all love. We're all love. We're all connected. We are all one. So just want to point that out. So the next card next to the 9 of Pentacles. Ew, yeah. Excuse the emotion. Sorry, not sorry. We have the Queen of Cups. Oh my God, I'm speaking so low because I'm trying to contain my excitement. This is so pretty. All right, so this is truly speaking, like, being the divine feminine is the Empress. It's the Empress energy, but this is exemplary. It's like the cups. We have, like, cups are the dominant energy right now with all the cards that are laid out right now. And it's like just an overflowing of love. You're in love. You're transmuting with love. Love is the way. And it's like a confirmation of all of these cards here, just to say, yeah, this is me. This is what I represent. This is why. This is my cup here. Full moon, cup. So this may, this could be someone, you may have the initial of, W or an M. Yeah. But with the Queen of Cups energy, again, the Cups energy is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, excuse me. She's holding on to that cup with both hands. And she's not letting it go. I want to say, like, I noticed the purple too. That's, to me, the higher chakras, the third eye and the crown chakra. And you can see she's got the crown. We got a crown here. So that's confirmation for me. She's also decked out in her butterfly wings. So she has come from being a caterpillar and has blossomed into a beautiful butterfly. And I really, really feel like this is just simply confirming that this is all really kind of had a big, like, made a big way or a big burst during that this past full moon that we had early December. Oh my goodness, today is December 4th. Not early December, but just recently when we had the full moon here, which was not too long ago. It was, yeah, I mentioned a week and a half ago. It wasn't, it was just recently on the 30th of November. Maybe that's where I'm getting kind of ahead of myself, because it seems like once we left November, December just kind of was like almost like a rocket, I want to say. That's what I'm getting. The mushrooms are kind of sticking out. That may be a part of some of your activity, possibly, or you could just really enjoy mushrooms and eating them. I don't see, like, maybe I want to say too, I'm getting green thumb. Queen of Cups is a very passionate, nurturing, mothering energy. Very, 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 very loving. Your hair could be growing. You may have been stressed out for quite some time. She's blushing too. So you could be a little bit shy about what you do, but you do it and you do it well. The transformational wings, I'm seeing root chakra. We got the red and the orange and the yellow. Those are all lower chakra energies. And it's almost like some work has been done there. It could be possible, that lower chakra energies were worked on. And a lot of the root chakra energy has to do with past lineage and what our ancestors may have passed on to us for us to work through in order to be in an elevated state and to reach sovereignty, true sovereignty and freedom of the mind, heart, body, and soul. But you have this cup, and it's, I want to say you have a very, very good overflowing cup to offer. You are giving it to yourself. You are loving yourself, taking really, really good care of yourself, and making sure that you put yourself first. And in doing that, you are able then to offer your cup to others. And it's so beautiful. Like it's almost at the height of you. Excuse me. And then again, I see the 2 stars here. So that just kind of confirms the, speaking of the guides, they're always with you here. They have your back. They have your back. And you know it. Excuse me. But yeah, like I was mentioning here, you're in your garden. This is all you, and all the growth, all the seed that you've planted. This is what has come to fruition, and it just continues to rise up, just like in this card here. Like I want to say too, this is almost to me like the you being in the higher state of consciousness, and this is what is always above you, because it's so high and it's so pretty and it's so beautiful. This is you, I want to say, you know, just in regular 3D, bringing all of this down from that and being surrounded, having that surrounding you at all times. And I had mentioned this too, you know, where you, regardless of what may be below this, you're surrounded with this. And so you're magnetic and you're untouchable. And that's a beautiful thing. Your crown is glowing. Love it. All right. And then notice, I want to also bring up the fact that I did mention that there may be reversals. So far, we have no reversals. All of these cards have come out upright. All right. Hey. Ching, 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 ching. So, I would say, given the order of these cards, and also too, you know, don't, like I'd mentioned with the Nine of Pentacles underneath the Ace of Cups, make sure we're, you know, looking at all these cards in the way that they are standing too. So before we move on to the Ten of Pentacles too, another thing that I noticed is that the Queen of Cups is underneath the Seven of Staffs, representing and kind of taking that actual stance of, yes, I am this staff here, this big, huge tree that is holding her, you know, holding her own, his or her own, and standing his or her ground. But just full of love, full of love. All right, so with the Ten of Pentacles, this to me just means, you know, because you have done this and done this, now we have this. And I want to say that this is like it's so funny because I just mentioned this, but bringing higher dimensional activity into the 3D. And because of this, because you have union within yourself, with being the divine feminine and masculine within yourself, this is what is showing on the out. As within, so without. And so that we have another 10 here. That's 3 10s that we have. We have the Ace and the 9 paired together here in the same vicinity. The 10 of Swords, and then the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Pentacles, again, is about earth energy, stability. You are completely stable. I mean, solid as a rock, I want to say. And overflowing in abundance, and not just materially, but spiritually as well. There may be someone majestic and awesome. We got the Knight on the white horse. Traditionally speaking, you know, I'm all about Cinderella, and so, you know, I'm always about princes and knights. But, you know, because how you want to see it, this may be your king, you know. We got the queen here, the king's coming in. Because we're in alignment, you know, what is happening around us is what is aligning with us. So as we prepare ourselves and, you know, get in this beautiful energy and are in this state, what we are is what we see on the out. So definitely, I won't say, like, again, that was kind of like an expression with me saying the knight, but I do see this as being a king. He is adorned with the blue throat chakra energy, so it could be that he's coming in with a lot of things to say, and given that this is the Queen of Cups, you are the Queen of Cups, This could be possibly a King of Cups, represented by Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, who is making his way towards you. We have 2 new moons here. So there could be some special happenings with the portal energy that I spoke of earlier. So as we're going through this portal currently, as you get to the end of this portal, coming up on the new moon, which will be December 13th, I believe. I want to say 13th or 14th. Do look into that for yourself. But yeah, he's moving towards this butterfly. This butterfly is you. This could also not necessarily be a person, but just something great coming towards you, an opportunity that's being given to you, and an offer of some sorts. But I just got this too. This king here, he's just as magical and majestic as you are. And there's a bridge that he is either going to go under or go over. I want to say, and this is not, again, gender specific, but I think they are trying to, they're working on it, and they're doing a great job of it, using the energy that they are coming into as well. They're going to get over that bridge and come towards you. There's more grapes there. Speaking of seeds being planted, seeing the fruits of your labor, it's like a significant seal just to say this is true. And someone is definitely seeing you for who you truly, truly are. But success is here. And 10 of Pentacles too. With it being the Pentacles and Earth energy and about stability, it's like the ultimate. You know, you get to the 10. I see the castle here too. So I was getting ready to say comfortableness. Just being comfortable. Greener pastures. You know, we got the green hills. But once we get up those hills, we get to that castle and it's straight gravy, baby. And I think that's all I'm getting from this. So beautiful, man. This is great. All right, so the last card. Yay! Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's Friday. I know this is a timeless reading. Oh my goodness. This calls for a celebration. You are seen. You are this star. What a beautiful spread. I love this. I mean, it speaks for itself. You have really come into your own. And you are shining, shining, shining bright star. You are alchemizing. You are in your garden. Some of you like to be naked. Maybe all of us. I know I don't mind it. But to me, that speaks of purity. Just being pure. You know, you've stayed in integrity. You've done the hard work. You've withstood the test of time, many trials, many tests. And because of that, it's like confirmation again. We have another butterfly represented by you. You are the star. Some of you could have a very, very heightened level of fame or success. And if you are not there yet, this is coming. The star is adorned in purple. I feel like this is really, truly related to the connectedness that you have outside of you. So while it is with you, you are connected. The white light that comes down through your crown and into your body has given you the light. You have become the light. You are the light. And you are making great things happen. You are able to take, and like I mentioned earlier, transmute whatever may come that is not of the greatest good. You take that and you do your thing. And because you're doing that and you've been consistent and persistent, I mean, dang. And I'm just noticing too, like, everything, almost everything that has been represented in these cards is showing up in this one card here. Because I just noticed that we have the tree here, the tree there. Speaking of you standing your ground, so because you stood your ground, you did the work and transformed. You know, reached out to your ancestors, angels, your spirit team, your tribe. They're all surrounding you and helping you and watching you shine. And I feel like these stars here is just, it signifies what you radiate. This is what you radiate and how far you radiate, which is throughout the galaxy. And it may not seem like that to you, but you, I feel, are beginning, just with all the signs here, you are getting those signs and confirmations. And it's just making you more confident and more confident. And I also feel too that as you eliminate what no longer serves you, that light shines even fucking brighter. And you're able to see more. And because you're able to see more, you're able to do more. You're in that green pasture. You're already there. And it just gets better and better. This here too is a 17. Sorry, guys, it's like I'm just, I'm a little taken aback, but this is another 8. 8s are about abundance. And not just about, like I said earlier, material, but also it just comes in many, many forms. Many, many, many forms. And like I noticed, like I was looking for, you know, a moon of some sort, but I just got, you know, the sun and the moon together is what makes this beautiful bright ass star. So again, that's just confirmation of you being in union with one, being in union with yourself. And because you have done that and done all the work, you are shining bright, you are receiving the light. And as you receive that light, it shines out from you. You know what to do and you're doing it and doing it and doing it well. I love that song. One last thing I want to mention to the water. Gosh, I want to cry. But I mentioned earlier in this 10 of Swords, seeing is believing. Seeing is believing. And so when I said, you know, there's no water pictured here, but I see it. That's that water right there. So tying this in with this, you know, as you're sleeping, you may, this, it all just confirms, this is all confirming itself. Great things are taking place in the nighttime where you're doing great works and you are truly thriving in the night. It's almost like you get excited for the nighttime rather than really getting sleepy. Like you get your rest and whatnot. But there's certain times during the days, during the weeks or whatnot, as of late, where you are enjoying and thriving in the nighttime shine. And I would say, especially with the significance of the full moons here, I would say something really, really, truly special went down the night of the full moon and into the next day. And there may be some special surprises for you as well, where you're not even aware of it right now. But some transformative things that are shifting and taking place in your favor, because our destiny is already designed. It's just the process of us working through it, and if we're willing to do the work versus not doing the work and staying stagnant. So I'm not even gonna do the bottom, because it's like I'm just this is amazing here. I think this is a great spread. I think this is very confirming, just to let you know that you are definitely on the right path. You have done the work. If you have doubted anything, do not doubt. 'Cause what you put in, especially with love, you will get that and so much more. So just know that, Star, and keep on shining. You're doing super. You're doing fantastic. I love you, Divine Feminines. I love you, Divine Masculines. And I thank you all so much for being here. I hope that this message was very, very helpful to you. Again, I will leave all of the information that I said that I would leave in the description box. I wish you a very, very bountiful harvest and blessed December. It's a beautiful, beautiful time. Love, peace, happiness, and joy to you all. Mwah.